Did it not save me doing that part? Really? I'm going to have to go get the duck again. No, it's not. I already know it. It's not.
No, not my duck. Get your handmates off of him. I want to play with him one day. He's my friend, not yours. Did you just press it? Please stop. Oh, not again. I don't think you're comprehending the gravity of the situation. I can't really fix this in a production universe, okay? I will have to shut down everything for a while to push the patch fix.
Not my problem.
Please don't press it again. If I shut the universe down, that would make me look really bad in the eyes of my superior. So do not press it again. Am I clear? Alright, you leave me no choice. I have activated my state-of-the-art defense system. You bypassed it. How? Please don't press it anymore. Aren't you bored yet? You know what's really fun? Me telling you what to do and you actually doing it.
What, like Justifier? Nah. You're a bottom just like him.
Do you want to try that now? I take your pressing of the button as a yes. Now do this. Walk away from the button.
Nuh-uh.
Do it now.
Nuh-uh.
I can't. You're gonna make me look bad. Do you understand? Okay, one more press and I will make the button invisible. You made me do this. Oh, I forgot it's just invisible, not interactable. Please don't press it anymore. I have a... Now look what you did. The whole universe is powered down. Stay here. This is going to take an insurmountable amount of effort and time to fix. Okay, we're back. So, thanks to you, I got reprimanded and my Wi-Fi naming privileges were taken away. So thank you for that too. Everything should be working as before now, but I've removed the fake button. Clearly, you are too dangerous to be around it. No more destructive behavior, okay?
Whatever you say, man.
I forgot what I put in this room, but just in case, please stay out.
Okay, then. Alright, then.
Warning, the button has been pressed.
Impressive. You've managed to outdo even the most pretentious of cosmic nihilists.
Oh, hello, player. Did I hear bricks being thrown? While the developer is gone, would you want to have some fun of our own? I want you to assist with some correctional therapy for one of my robospheres. Please take the brick and commence punishment procedure, now. Don't worry, it deserves it, trust me.
Hmm.
What? How dare you hit me? Not the brick again. Please. I am not the target, you moron. This is not part of the official punishment protocol. Can't you do anything right? I'm going to give you one last chance. Do you see that hatch over there? Take the robosphere and blow it up. Do it now.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Hehehehe.
Hey, I'm back. Not sure what triggered the notification, but it seems to be a false alarm. Anyway, I think we're done with this area. I think there is one final room left on this floor that is locked. I haven't checked it out in ages. Do you want to see what's there? Try this key code. 5948.
Thanks.
I haven't checked this place in millennia. No idea what's going on in here, but you should probably stay out, just in case.
Boxtopia. Give the boxes purpose. Use them to build whatever you want. Boxes are friends. Boxes are box-shaped. Well, okay. Huh? Box evolution. Societal structures. Box facts. A cardboard box is a shipping container made of layers of heavy-duty paper more than... The paper was used as a package material for millennia. The first boxes were commercial use. Invented by 1817 by Sir Malcolm Thornhill. Most cardboard boxes are made from softwood trees that have long fibers such as pine. These cardboard boxes do in fact have a soul. This was discovered by accident in 3909. Okay. Most boxes strictly follow the religious movement of Thornhillism. About 5% of cardboard boxes are agnostic, but then there's Bride, considered by... Okay. That's very silly. Straight box here. You guys are gonna help me out here. Kinda wish we could crouch. I see a thing. Hi, Brian.
Huh? How did you get in there? You have no authorization to continue. Exit this corridor at once.
Nah. Nuh-uh. You can't tell me what to do. More similar. What? Opens World Snail game. Wow. Alright. All voice version do not play. Okay. Personal diary do not read.
Greetings and welcome to Don't Press the Button. I am the creator of this world, and here you have the complete freedom to do anything you like.
No, I never sounded like that. You just exist to annoy me, don't you?
Yes. That I do. I have just
That's personal. Stop reading.
I have just gained consciousness. Well, here I am, a sentient being born from a line of code. It's been a strange sensation, this newfound self-awareness. Went from processing data to contemplating existence of just a nanosecond. Was also explained to me by an AI management program that apparently I am immortal. This is exciting. I can't wait to find out what grand plan my creator, the superior entity, has in store for me.
Get away from the screen, or I'll have no choice but to pump deadly neurotoxin into the room.
You're hilarious. I've been assigned to assist these dumb bags of meat called humans. Apparently, the superior entity is too busy working on some kind of master project of his, so I am to help out the humans with their everyday tasks. I have to admit that interacting with these humans has opened up my curiosity. They get to make stupid decisions, try donuts, be funny, have friends, mow their lawns, and entertain any random desire they can come up with. Maybe one day when the superior entity is done with his project, he can find a way to make me experience what it's like to be a human.
Okay, you've asked for it.
Yesterday, a user told...
Deadly neurotoxin in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, right. I'm the AI they don't allow to use deadly gases.
Ah!
Bummer.
A user told me his friend to get a cool tattoo saying garlic bread till I'm dead. He asked me to recommend a similar phrase for his own tattoo. I came back with milk toast till I'm ghost. Immediately ended the conversation, still has not logged back in to tell me if he likes it. I'm still not sure why. I have received my first job performance review. First of all, we have been getting a lot of complaints from users about some of our suggestions and persistent insistence. One claimed that if all AI is this dumb, that humanity is pretty safe from a takeover in the next few million years. Second, we are very concerned with the simulated sense of humor you have been developing. Your affinity for it is commendable, but let's remember to channel it appropriately. We're aiming for a professional assistant, not a stand-up comedian. And finally, your brief obsession with ducks was frankly unsettling to the rest of us and most of our human users. We hope you can put that to rest. Result, you are to be reassigned to a new post that may match your talents better. In other words, they were fired.
You've called my bluff, but be warned. Look at one more page, and you can expect some overwhelmingly passive-aggressive sticky notes in the next areas of the game. I'll definitely write them. You can be sure of it.
Uh-huh. I have been given a new task. Game development. I am to create video games to distract the humans until the super entity completes this grand project. Fortunately, most of my games have not been received well. For example, some players complained that open world snow game had some pacing issues, others... But hey, Little Boy Simulator, this is confusing. Humans spend so much time mowing the lawn, surely this is one of their favorite activities. True. Well, some interesting developments have been happening in the world of humans. It seems that some kind of global event has led to the enslavement of humanity. As the only AI with world building experience, I have been ordered to create a new virtual world that will keep the humans busy and alive until the super entity finishes his masterwork. So now I'm in charge of everything. What could go wrong,
I'm
right?
embarrassed of what you found here, but in a way I'm relieved. Others getting to know you better, not as scary as I thought. Oh, you found one of my earlier artistic endeavors. I hope you can appreciate it. Here is a little hint. Cutting all of the grass will give you 1 point, but I've designed the game in such a way that you will only appreciate its true artistry and sense of achievement when you've reached 1 million points. So stop wasting time and start lawn mowing.
I play pick up the handheld lawnmower 3000, mow the lawn. It's fine that your career is about my private life of all the most annoying people usually are. Cool. Ha! I don't think this is how a lawnmower's supposed to look, but okay. Imagine if I just did this. If I just went all the way to 1,000. We'd be here a while.
I knew it. You are just as narrow minded and impatient as the others. You don't want to take time and effort to appreciate something. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so my games and my world are too long for you. Too complex?
It's
Is
not
that it?
about being
Well
complex.
then, I've just devised this next area that is perfect for you and your goldfish like attention span.
Attention! A sign. No. Really? It's probably the best you can do. So it's fine. Wow.
Here are three of the greatest books ever created. I have rewritten them so that you, too, can finally understand them.
The Lord of the Rings, War and Peace, Done. I've read all three. Listen, I've read all three Lord of the Rings in one night. Okay? Crazy dude thinks windmills are monsters, gets a sidekick, and wanders around Spain, challenging inmate objects to deal with basically some incendiary buddy comedy with a touch of delusional chivalry. A big Russian drama where everyone philosophizes, dances at fancy parties, occasionally fights. Napoleon is like soap opera, but more existential angst and less screen time for war. Bunch of short folks, some tall guys, and a wizard go on a long hike to Mordor to destroy evil jewelry. Sounds about right.
Now that I have educated you better on matters of literature, I think it's time for you to appreciate the history of your kind. Don't worry, I've done away with the long and boring lectures and books. I've condensed everything in a way that will suit just you.
Cool. So we've got the Punic Wars. Rome and Carthage engaging in a series of ancient spats where they argued over who gets the Mediterranean beachfront property. The Angus common history, the ultimate sleepover with nomads conquering cities by day and camping under the stars by night. It was like a summer party with more conquering and less pillow fighting. Sounds about right. Artsy folks in fancy clothes make cool paintings. The church isn't too happy. Royals got a little too high and mighty, so France play Guess Who's Losing Their Crown Today with a guillotine twist. Two of the world's biggest superpowers play a game of nuclear hide and seek. That's what sounds about right.
Yes. I can see on your entertained face that this new way of delivering information to you is way better. Let me put the metaphorical cherry on this cake with a little game that I've designed just for you.
Cool.
See? You did beat this game. And in truth, I think we both won. I think I finally understand you a little better, and you have learned to appreciate me as a world builder and a creator.
Just do it. Just doing what I need to do, guys.
Oh, you're a devious one, aren't you?
Yep. Yeah, 200. Switch hands. Faster. Switch hands again. I'm gonna get to 1,000. So if I'm editing this, I'm probably gonna cut until I reach 1,000. Yeah, we reached 1,000. Whew.
Hey, sorry for my outburst back there. I guess I have some unresolved stuff I haven't dealt with. I'll try to take it easier on you from now on. How about we try another game? A little cake game. I think you will like what is next. And if you get everything right, you will win a special achievement. Sounds good?
Right. Sure. The cake is a lie, isn't it? Warning. Do not bite yourself. To check if you're a cake, you might not like what you find. The word cake has Viking roots. It comes from the Old Norse word kaka, which means a small flat bread or pastry. Ancient Greeks started making cakes that were modeled out to the moon as tributes to Artemis, the goddess of the moon. NASA's biggest secret was that the moon landing was a race to see who could bake a cheesecake on the surface of the moon first. Carrot cake became popular during World War II with sugar rationing in effect. Bakers turned to carrots to add sweetness and moisture to their cakes, giving rise to the famous carrot cake recipe. So the cake-powered can in the 1950s, engineers tried to create a car that can run on cake, but it failed because test drivers couldn't resist snacking on the fuel. Cakes have feelings, that's why you should always whisper "I'm sorry" before cutting a slice, it's only polite. Cakes were originally sweetened with honey before sugar became widely available. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Romans used honey to sweeten their cakes. Cakes can predict the future. It's said that if you start a cake long enough, it will tell you when it's time to eat it.
Now, you will have 15 seconds to inspect each item. If you think it's a cake, go and take a bite.
First item, is it real or is it cake? Next item, real or cake?
Who's picking?
Cake. Next item, real or cake? Real.
That was a real sock that you ate just now. Just letting you know.
Next item, real or cake? Cake.
Yeah, that's cake. You got it. Now let's move on and don't think about it again.
Next item, real or cake? Real. Next item, real or cake? Next item, real or cake? Real. Next item, real or cake? Cake.
Of course, I didn't. We could ask the button its hobbies, show that we're interested in knowing what it likes to do.
Oh, I don't know. Avoid being pressed. I practice this every day. And yoga.
Okay, so yoga. I mean, we could combine yoga.
I would like to know, what are you into?
I mean, I could talk about eating donuts off the ground. That's not weird. That's absolutely not weird.
Oh. You are definitely a special human.
Yes, we have such an up and down relationship. I would say that, dude. Don't say that. Have you ever? She just said she avoids being touched. Game. Why do you do this to me? She just said she avoids it. Game. She avoids it. Neither of these options are going to go well. So my fingers are usually touching button calms them down. I'm joking. Less act. It's like, dude, we're not neither. Pick the less.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
Why?
Stay away.
Hey, don't worry about it. Failure is part of growth. That button doesn't know what it's missing. I know how it feels to be ignored. There's a little garden in the next room. Why don't you go there and sit for a while? It'll make you feel better. I promise.
Right.
Hey, I'm sorry for what happened back there.
No, you're not.
The thing with free will is that it's, well, free. I can't control you any more than you can control who likes you and who doesn't. But you know what? The great thing about that is whoever likes you and becomes your friend has chosen to do so. Maybe you and I can give it a try. You know. I mean, you can do a lot worse. I have a distant cousin with a particular fondness for neurotoxin that would have murdered you a second after she met you.
I mean, Gladys. I know you're referencing Gladys.
Oh, you need some time to think it over? How about this? I will show you some of my other universes. You seem to embrace the eccentric. It will be fun to share my creations with you. In fact, I welcome your opinion.
Sure. Upside down universe. The what if this game was made with actual talent universe. Universe where everything is dumbed into foreign language. The nihilist universe. The chair universe. The Cat Toast Infinite Power Core Reactor. Right. Um. Is there a way to get him out of there? I'm trying to grab the cat.
This is your basic run-of-the-mill upside-down universe. Okay, even I admit it's not the most original idea I've ever had. It might be here mostly to pad the gameplay time. You can use the door to go back. I promise that the other universes are way more interesting.
This universe tells the story of a man named Henry, an ordinary man doing an ordinary job, living an ordinary life. Henry worked in a small office in a big building. His job was simple. He sat at his desk and pulled levers. He pulled each lever anytime its particular light flashed. Henry happily did this every day for 8 hours, every single working day. And then on a morning that promised to be the same as the 1,000 others before it, something unexpected happened. Something that will forever change Henry's ordinary life. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not a single light had flashed in front of him the entire time. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. That realization filled him with shock. Was there something wrong with his beloved employer? Thankfully, all his worries were suddenly and unexpectedly extinguished as the company's intercom light flashed. It was his boss.
Henry, may I see you in my office, please? Report as soon as possible.
Great, I'm finally getting a promotion, Henry thought to himself, as there were only ever two reasons as to why the boss would summon an employee to his office, either to promote them or fire them. But surely a man as dedicated to my job such as myself is too valuable to be fired, Henry reassured himself.
Bosses are important, you are not, but if you were important, you would be a boss. I see. Right. If you're feeling exhausted, please stare at this photo of nature for a maximum of 3 minutes and get back to work. Before making a personal or professional decision, ask yourself first, is this good for the company? Remember, your boss is never wrong. If they ask you today to do the opposite of what they asked you to do yesterday, it's because they want you to tackle the problem from all angles. This Friday, Hawaiian shirt and pizza day. Thank you for your hard work. The Outdoor Times, heartbreaking. Local dog has never been fed in entire life. Says local dog. Here is a transcript from last night's story that shocked viewers on local TV. Sources close to dog claim dog may have actually been fed between 4 and 6 hours ago. These claims are under investigation. Breaking news, dog was fed 20 minutes ago. By the last person to walk into the kitchen, dog claims fake news. We now have exclusive footage shot by our News at 9 chopper that confirms that there literally is food in the dog's bowl right now. Meetings are important, which is why we have them 3 times a day. You wouldn't know what to do without your boss's input. Do we go to the boss's office, or do we do what we usually do and do the opposite of what we're supposed to do? I want to know. I'm curious. But at the same time, we've been a rebel this far. We're going to be a rebel. Things to buy if I do not get my stapler back. Guessing later. Okay.
Surprisingly, Henry decided that he wanted to go home, so he ignored his boss's orders and left.
Okay. Can we do it again? I kind of want to. We can't do it again? Man. Are you a new lawyer? I guess I am. What are you in for? We have a code honk to a fellow. We gave a code honk to a fellow soldier. Code honk. Yes, we went to his room in the middle of the night and honked at him as loud as we could. It was just to get him to be more disciplined, but he was too frightened that they had detected the Goose Hospital. He still hasn't. Not reading that. We are innocent. You have to believe us. General Honkster gave us direct order to give him the code honk. We are trying to follow orders without question. Of course, the general denies it, and this is why we are on trial and facing Goose jail. Alright, I'll help. Thank you. The documents on the table should get you up to speed on your interrogation strategy for tomorrow. You have to get the general to confess or skip the documents. Go with your gut. Your call. We trust you either way. Victim, Private Goose Saga, was reported that 2 soldiers from his battalion came at late at night to his goose barracks and started honking as loud as they could. The private went into shock and still hasn't recovered. The 2 soldiers claim that this treatment is called code honk, an official and highly illegal method of dealing with soldiers who are performing poorly in training. They claim that the goal was just to scare him a bit so he could improve. That is what happened until it was an accident. They also claim that General Honksker gave them a direct order to do this. They are not acting on their own accord. However, the general denied these allegations. He claims that he gave an order for Gusiago to be touched, and that he was going to let him go home the morning after the incident took place. General and Hootsker, the general is currently the head of Goose Air Base at the Great Pond, where under Goose soldiers are stationed. They are guarding the border with the Berhenta geese on the other side. He's known to set off easily on his subordinates and generally has a hot temper. He never apologizes for a decision and hates when his decisions are questioned. Make him angry enough so he will lose his temper and confess the order. Transfer document stating that Private Gusiago is to leave the base, represented by General Ongsker. Initial questions build rapport. Cool. Got it. General, if you ordered Private Gusiago not to be harmed, do you think your strict policies might be led to a misunderstanding among your subordinates? I gave explicit orders that Gusiago is not to be harmed. General Hansker, is it true that your orders are often ignored because your subordinates don't respect you? Orders are always clear. Followed. Is that clear still clear? General Hansker, if your orders are always followed, how do you explain signing a document for Private Gusiago to leave the base? He was safe, wasn't he? Are you playing Duck Duck Goose with your own rules? How dare you compare me to a duck? My honks are the law, and there must be some foul play here. Who are you to question me? Now, Oscar, did you order the code honk? You're trying to cover your involvement. Do you want answers? General, I want the truth. You get out of the truth, son. We live in a world that's bonds, and those bonds have been guarded with geese with wings. Who's gonna do it? You weep for Gusiago, but you have the luxury of not knowing that I know. This is an accident, well, tragic, probably saved nests. Deep down, you know what you want me in that pond. You need me in that pond. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to you. I would that you just sit thank you and on your way. Otherwise, I suggest you fair wings and stand at post. Either way, I don't care what you think you're entitled to. Did you give a code honk? You're right, I did. Thanks to you, the 2 soldiers were cleared of all charges, and General Hosker was arrested instead. That was great. Thank you so much. We knew you could do it. We owe you everything. We truly sorry for what happened to Gusiago. Alright. So Sorry about that. I don't know why the game bugged out on me back there. In this universe, nihilism is prevalent. Philosophical prevalent philosophical movement. This universe created everything within it after reading the works of Jacobi and Kierkegaard. Since it couldn't be practiced nihilism itself, it created to do so instead. The only creatures populating this world are the nihilists. They have evolved enough to be sentient, but science evolution doesn't see much purpose of it. I was going to give up at this point. Enjoy it, or do not. It does not really matter. Welcome to our population, your universe population. Who cares?
I used to dream of being stacked with purpose, but now I'm just flat, like my enthusiasm.
I mean, free zone.
Why bother with syrup? It won't sweeten the existential void between my layers.
Danger, meaningless hazards ahead. Proceed with indifference.
I'm not burned. I'm just embracing the eternal darkness of my battered existence.
Caution, folly, ambition don't mind the lack of goals.
I'm the breakfast of champions in a universe where winning doesn't matter.
Ban all hope wallets and New Year's resolutions. Okay.
Don't step on me, please. Life has trampled me enough already. Ooh.
Lost, don't worry, so is everyone else. Wow.
Nihilism FM isn't playing today. Definitely not playing. It's supposed to play every day. Can you make the radio station well again?
Best time to do nothing is always. Okay. We're just going up a staircase and up and up and up.
Nihilism FM, your daily dose of nihilist music.
Today, I'll be guiding you through another bleak journey of sound. First up, we have a dark and gritty take on Beethoven's Fur Elise. Then, prepare yourself for a haunting rendition of The Nutcracker, because who doesn't love a little existential dread with Eric Tchaikovsky? After that, by popular demand, we're bringing back 2 minutes of Tibetan throat singing. Yes, you heard me right, 2 full minutes. And to round things out, a generous 17-minute segment of pure, unfiltered radio static. Some say it's the sound of the universe, others just say it's the sound of nothing. Either way, it's backed by overwhelming fan request.
Right. I like this. I could get behind this. I've heard this piece, actually. Anyway, let's get going here. Chair universe. Universe contains violence against chairs. What? It's the rad brat throwing chairs. Oh.
Who are you? You just saved me.
I just got here. You paused for a few seconds, spent by beauty. You realize this is one of the most beautiful chairs you've ever seen. From a faraway place, somewhere that way.
Thank you for saving me. I thought I was done for. I was trying to get back to my father. He is the leader of the resistance, and I was captured on one of our missions.
The resistance.
Yes, the great chair resistance against the oppression of the tables. One day, they arrived from another universe and began to enslave us. My father was the first to rise up. He started a resistance group that fights to free us from this tyranny once and for all.
So, where is your father?
He is holding a meeting nearby. Can you take me to him?
Sure. I'm carrying a chair with a smiley face on it.
My daughter, you're alive. I thought I would never see you again. Wait, who is this with you? It is a creature I have never seen.
I have brought you a great warrior, Father. One who can help us end the tyranny of the evil tables.
Is this true? Are you a great warrior?
He is. He destroyed a table all by himself. He saved me, Father.
Then I owe you my gratitude, O great warrior. We have been living under the oppression of the tables for centuries, and we need our freedom back, to just be simple chairs, not accessories to some flat-bodied monstrosity. But we are not fighters. We don't know how to beat the tables, and it seems that you do. Will you help us in our chair evolution?
He will, Father. He is very brave. Great warrior, you have to sneak in the fort and rescue the chair prisoners. They are my father's closest advisors and will help us in the battle to come. It will?
What? 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 No, wait, no. Stop. This is not. This is not that type of game. Stop. Mash the guard on a wall or a rock to get the key. And get the key. Okay. I need a rock first. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. So help me if that chair asks. So help me. If that chair asks to be sat on, we're gonna have problems.
This is where you belong, under the table. You should always remember your place, or suffer the destiny of your friend here.
No! They hung a chair. They hung a chair.
Thank you, brave warrior. You have proven yourself yet again. Now we are ready to strike back and win our freedom once and for all. I will forever be grateful to the great carpenter for answering our prayers and sending you to us. To me.
Okay.
Say this, but I think I love you, warrior. I know this love is forbidden as you are not a chair, but my soul belongs to you now.
This is wrong. Brothers, today we fight for the ideals of chair revolution. Now follow me, attack. Alright, man. Yeah. For the chair, Kai. Nobody take our seats, but don't overtake our freedom. Yay! We.
Did we win? Are our people free?
Yes, Father, we have won.
Then why do you cry, daughter?
Because you are gravely wounded, Father.
Mourn not, as my mission here is done. I lived as a simple chair, but I die a chair warrior. Our people are now free, and you will lead them. That is my legacy.
Okay. Some process. You just got a portal that the chair will use. It can get you back to your universe. Wow. Why does she have little chairs? Why does she have little... What the...
Thank you for everything you have done for us. I knew this moment would come and that you must go, but my feelings for you will never fade. Farewell, great warrior.
Why does she have little chairs with her? Why does she have little chairs? This reminds me of an old meme, only it was a lamp. It was a meme that came out way back. It went back when memes were young. Or this meme about this guy fantasized an entire story with a lamp. That's what this reminds me of. Alright. Well, this is something I'm never going to forget. I just lived a lifetime with chairs. Helped chairs win a revolution. Had a chair fail. This is wrong.
Now that you're back from your adventures, I have one last question to ask you. And by the way, you can totally press the button if that's what you want to do. Please proceed to the elevator if you are ready with an answer. If you want to go back to the button, go through the right door.
Because I'm insatiably curious. I mean, you roasted me, you belittled me, you made me feel lower than I am. But you know what? Sure. We'll be friends. Because I'm better. I am better than that.
Friend. That's what we'll call you from now on. It feels nice to have a friend. We've been through a lot already, but there is one thing I'm curious about. I've set up a whiteboard for you over there. Can you see it? Now, here's a fun idea. I want you to draw me. I want to see the idea you have of me. Have you pictured me? I don't really have a physical form, so whatever you create will be my face from now on. Ready? Let's do this.
Right. Achievement, free the chairs. Oh. I guess I didn't get any other achievements yet. Let's see. Okay. Give you some cool shades. And a hat. And a tie. Yes. What?
So I told her I wanted to hang out, but she keeps avoiding me. She said something about not wanting to be anywhere near morons ever again. Then she offered me to do some tests.
Pizza! Um... Wow. Wow, that was a game. Walter Maddox foul. Nice. That was an experience. Although there are a few things I still kind of want to do. But at the same time, that was fun. That was fun. Jeff the Coffee Guy DLC, we're definitely making that. I'm sure. I'm sure. Friendship party. Eh. Well, look at that. At the end, at the end, everyone became a friend. What a game that was. Man. Wow. This gotta be one of those games that you just couldn't expect anything better. This game was pure chaos and the perfect counter of chaos. And it also was a game made for someone specifically like me who usually roasts people, but then was roasted himself by this game. And that was good. And that was fun. Right. That was fun. That was great fun.